It's been a day of high drama that played out on the lawns of the Raj Bhavan in Rajasthan, with at least 100 Congress MLAs who are supporting the Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot parking themselves on the lawns of the governor's house, escalating pressure on Governor Kalraj Mishra to call an assembly session, and they were refusing to budge if he doesn't. But since then, since this high drama started or began in the afternoon, the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, who is fighting to the finish, doesn't seem to be giving up without a fight, has just addressed the media. Let's go across to Harsha Kumari Singh. She's been right there staking out the MLAs who are staking out the governor. Harsha, what exactly has the Chief Minister said? Is this stakeout, which is what we can call it now, going to continue? It is now 6 and I can see it's starting to get a little dark. You put your light on. So how long will this continue? What did the Chief Minister say?
Well, the Chief Minister has said right now when he came out that he is willing to wait it out as long as he can till the governor clarifies those legal points. He said we spoke to the governor and the governor said he's seeking some legal clarifications before calling the assembly session, and the Chief Minister is willing to wait that out. So that could really take a very, very long time. And remember, all the MLAs are sitting there. The Chief Minister said that they're going to protest in Gandhian fashion. So non-violently sit there, show their non-cooperation, show their dissent, and that's the plan for the Congress. And I think it does look like they're going to stake it out for as long as possible, because it's not going to be easy to remove those 100-odd MLAs from inside.
I was just going to ask you, Harsha, so when you say the Chief Minister spoke to the press, obviously that I'm guessing that means he had to step out of the grounds of the Raj Bhavan. So does this mean he's going back in? If you're saying that it's not going to be easy to physically, of course, the optics of that would be terrible, but the clock is ticking. So how does that work out? Because right now it seems to be a case of who's going to blink first.
Well, the Chief Minister has had several rounds of discussions with the governor, so he's not actually physically sitting there. Even the governor, if you have those visuals, we can show our viewers that even the governor came out and did try to reason with the MLAs. Realizing that they're going to sit in and not listen and not move, he sent them bottles of water, he sent them biscuits also. But after that, there have been several rounds of discussions. Now, the governor is taking legal advice. Until then, the Chief Minister is willing to wait it out, and his MLAs are sitting on the lawn. Earlier, they had raised slogans of Insaf Hamara Nara Hai and House Bulao, House Bulao.
So, what are the options, Harsha? I know legally and otherwise, because like I said, it's starting to be dusk now. Is this going to sit out? Are they going to continue to sit out through the night? Is it going to be a long night for you and other political reporters on the ground there? Is there are they likely to take this up with the Supreme Court? What really are the options for the MLAs there and for the governor? Because there seems to be, in a sense, already a show of strength, right? Do we know how many MLAs are there on the Raj Bhavan grounds?
Well, yes, they are prepared to sit in for a long time. And like we said, the Chief Minister has come and left it quite open-ended. He's saying till the governor discusses the legal implications of calling a house, because the matter is in the court, till then they're willing to sit it out. So they haven't come here just to meet him and go back. It's not a courtesy meeting. They have come here to persuade him and tell him that it's very important that he upholds the Constitution. And they've talked about how he's under pressure from on top, from the BJP. And so they are now trying to press on him that at the end of the day, he must do what is right by the Constitution. And that is the reason why they are prepared for a long haul, it seems. They are sitting there. They're not budging from there. And the MLAs that we spoke to inside have said they will not move till the Chief Minister doesn't ask them to move.
Okay, and Harsha, before I let you go, where exactly do the numbers stand? Because, I mean, if you look at the House overall, if there were to be the assembly that were to be called, where would the numbers stand? Which is, I mean, of course, Ashok Gehlot is pushing for that assembly session because as of now, he has the upper hand. But could you just describe where the assembly stands from what we know for our viewers?
Well, the Congress had 107 MLAs to start with, and when 19 were served notices, they were left with about 88. So they have 88 MLAs, of which as of today 2 are in hospital. So they have 86, and then they have the support of 10 independents the Congress has. There are 3 other independents who are on the outside who we are not sure will go which way. So they have the support of 10 independents, and that's 96, and they also have the support of the BTP, that's 98, plus the CPIM has of course said that when in a floor test, when it happens, they will decide, but it's in all likelihood they will support the Congress. And and if 2 MLAs are absent, then the number will come down. So it won't be 100, it will come down to probably 99 will be the halfway mark. So as of now, Ashok Gehlot does have the numbers. He has about with the support of BTP and the CPIM and 1 RLD, they are across the halfway mark, definitely more than 100. 101, sometimes 102, if you count the other 2 who have fallen sick, then 101, because 2 people are ill and in hospital.